He is ready for a fresh start after getting his degree from Auburn in the winter. He pitches to Marquise Irving, one of those. They have 5 starters back along the offensive line. They were a group that leaned heavily on the run in the past under Mark. 3rd down and 3. Nix out of the gun. And
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
This Chick-fil-A kickoff game, which dates back to 2008, well past the capacity of 71,000. They sold overflow tickets. A crosser, complete, and a first down. Stress. There is some comfort for Bo Nix with Dillingham. His pet. On 2nd and 2, here's what Nix can do with his feet. Start for Oregon. They move to the 40-yard line. Irving in trouble and drop for.
And he reads it, and they run the play right into him. And that's a play. You got 2 linemen pulling. And
in the flat, caught. And close. He looks very comfortable. They've given him some easy throws. And he feels that was very important. Earn the respect and trust of his new teammates. Noah Whittington dunked
the perfect form tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Oregon trying to go quickly as well. Nice cut by Whittington. And then some power right, including Byron Cardwell, the running back. He's the target with all those blockers out of
football, and these players believe in him. Seven McGee responded with, whatever we need, we have your back.
We're a run-heavy team, play power football behind a big offensive line. They can
linebacker here. He's going to have to respect Bo Nix. So he's slower closing on this play. That little hesitation.
Slight bobble of the snap, but Nix plenty of time throwing his first deep ball for Seven McGee. And
this is not a bad decision by Bo Nix, and it's really not a bad throw. It's just an incredible play by
Todd Monken said we expect Dan Lanning's Oregon defense schematically to look like what we were doing at Georgia. That's what defenses were at Memphis when he and Dan Lanning were there under Mike Norvell. That interception. Sean Dollars is the running back now. He goes out in the flat. He's open and lunges backfield. Dollars did not play last year. He's a sophomore.
And it's a lot further for the Georgia team to run if they want to substitute. And it's easier to communicate when your quarterback.
Injuries at the wide receiver position. Nix looked one way, sets up a screen the other way, and it's a great call and well executed.
Personal foul, forced call a tackle, deep, a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. First down.
The ball, they have 7 first downs. Early in the second quarter, terrible interception. Picked off and
well, this one is on him. This is Christopher Smith. Bo Nix's eyes have to be on there. It's a zone concept. It's not man. That means defenders have their eyes on the quarterback, not on the receivers. And he was just
in a row. You'll recall last year they opened with Clemson. He scored the only touchdown of that game in the Georgia win. 8 minutes to go in the half. Nix pulled it down, fired over the middle to 7-3 for Auburn. He's now thrown 4 interceptions in the 4 games, only 1 touchdown pass against the Dogs and All-American teams.
Now, they barely got this first down. Look at the physicality of Jalen Carter and gets into the backfield.
That's your man, Big Solid.
Yeah, that's Big Solid.
Now in the flat. They have moved the ball. Can they sustain it all the way down the field? Coda. In the 90s and spent 8 years in the NFL. Nix running out of real estate. There's some trickery, a flea flicker. McGee flipped it back to Nix. He takes off running.
Great decision.
DA.
When you run a flea flicker, you're hoping to get somebody down the field wide open. But Georgia was not fooled. They had both receivers covered. And Bo Nix made the right decision to run the football.
Out wide to Whittington. The right.
Personal foul. Defense number 3, unnecessary roughness. Penalty been forced half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
to this overflow crowd cheering for Georgia. They didn't like the call. Nix nowhere to go.
He has got to play like a veteran right now and get his team in the end zone.
On the rollout, running out of room, throws it away. 3 receivers to the right of Bo Nix.
Right tackle.
And yet there was a
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Oregon is going with a silent count. The right guard is tapping the center to let him know when to snap. Everybody else should be.
Nix almost threw another.
His numbers were in that same kind of category, and he's playing brilliantly today.
With the defense that got so much attention. On the run after the kick.
They computed, but we're told 176.7 is good.
Nix jump pass.
Plays that Stetson Bennett brings to the offense.
Chance for another play for Oregon. And out of bounds.
End zone for Georgia.
They rush 5. Nix forced back and throws it away. Pointed that they've played the way they have to this point. On first down,
Marquise Earth last year is back this year.
Nick. On third down and 7. Delay. Sean Dollars has a
Backs expecting a throw. They got the numbers right on the left side of the offensive line. Pulled the big tackle. Big Sala out.
12-yard pickup. Sean Dollars is giving way to Marquise, who will get much more playing time this year with the departure of Jordan Davis in the middle of that defensive front.
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
I would hope Duck fans wouldn't rush to a quick judgment based on this performance alone. Got an excellent recruiting class and stayed at Georgia to finish out the season, win the national title.
Big initiative of the folks at Chick-fil-A.
Such an important health care cause. Bo Nix off and running. Robert.
Holding defense number 10 of the defense. Correction number 5. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
The number right the first time.
Nix. Deep drop. Throwing. He has a man open. Coda gets blasted in the ball. And Jordan James, part of this recruiting class, true freshman, is in at running back. Nix faked it to him under duress. He sidestepped the rushing Munden, coordinator Tommy Rees. Here's third down and 10. Nix threw it away. From the 25. Still Bo Nix at quarterback.
Your backup quarterback who battled and has worked hard to have a chance to play in a game like this and take meaningful reps in a game like this. I don't think
You played this tremendous defense. A new system. Everybody on the Oregon team is learning as they go. It's completely different from
They knew plenty about the program, including they had to replace Jake Camarda, their 4-year starting punter, who was.
Yeah, this wasn't even supposed to be a pass. This is supposed to be some kind of a run play, but the backs both ran into each other. Running back and wide receiver, and Bo Nix.
10 minutes to go. Here comes Jordan James.
24, 25 guys took reps, meaningful reps, during a defensive football game for Georgia.
Third freshman out of IMG Academy in Florida. On 4th and 1, they
Guys engaged. They know they're going to play. They know their assignments. They're going to get some reps. And then number 2, it prepares the reception earlier in the ballgame.
Nix throws it away for Auburn against Oregon in 2019 in Arlington, Texas, in a much ballyhooed game. They were both in the top 20 at his degree in 3 years from Auburn. Got it in communications. He throws on.
Be better the next time out.
So the only negative so far has been it's a 3-day car ride. Very obvious talking to his teammates and coaches yesterday. He immediately won them over with his personality, with his The toss for Cardwell. Their leading returning rusher. He breaks some tackle. Oregon up to 290 yards of offense. 7 McGee is transitioned to under 5 minutes to go. Here's Jordan James.
Game.
Nix takes off on 3rd and 46 to go. Oregon going for it on 4th and 1 from the Georgia 11. And Jordan James got the 3rd string nose tackle, junior Norton. And James, one of 11 Power 5 coaches, head coach at his alma mater, dumped over the middle. There's the team captain. Pretty good secondary. He was joined in the secondary by Champ Bay. Bo Nix over the